My name is George Robert Kaufman. Am I still on camera? I want to thank you, the film crew who has filmed this, because it's given me an opportunity late in my life to express some of the things that I feel that should be expressed before I die. Ten years of study in this Bible taught me more about giving up the religion of the church than anything else. Because the very teaching of it is being failed by the people of the churches today. That's why this Bible has changed my mind about the churches, the religion, and the attitude towards God, and even the existence of the God that has been created by religion. So if one wants to call me an atheist, I'll call myself an atheist. Because we're not talking about the creator of a world or a universe. We're talking about a God of a church that they have created. The church does not address real issues. The church does not live in a reality world. What the church does is live in a comfortable world. And that's what they want. That's what everybody wants. Everybody wants to be comfortable and to have a backup and to be warm and to have a good meal and to have a good time. Everybody wants that. And the church wants the comfort, the physical comfort of life. And that's what the church has got. The church has got so fucking much, it's frightening. When you stop and think of the millions of people who are suffering in the world for no reason of their own. How many ministers will say to you, well, you know, this is the way God operates. You can't help everybody, and blah, blah, blah. But that's what it is, blah, blah, blah. And I believe that I have a responsibility towards my fellow man. And all of my life, I have gone out of my way to help the people that have come into my life that are in need. I feel that that is a responsibility that I have. I think that's a responsibility that the church has and has failed to accomplish. I'm not a person who says that we should take away the Christmas trees out of the airport. I don't give a fuck whether they have Christmas trees in the airport or not. I don't give a fuck if the Ten Commandments are in City Hall. None of that bothers me. What bothers me is that we are giving these organizations power to rule over us. I think that God exists in the sense of the reality of being. Electromagnetics is a reality. God has never been proven to be a reality. God is the thing that little old ladies pray to so that their sons will be good. called me Pastor Bob, or Preacher Bob sometimes. There was none of which I minded, because all of the time that I was in the church in high school, I was not out as a homosexual. I wouldn't come out for a number of years. But it was there. It was smoldering. It was smoking. But I just couldn't come out. If anybody knows about homosexuality, they understand how this works. And this church gave me a good cover-up. My activities in the church gave me a good cover-up. So I was appreciative of this, and I was enjoying what we were doing. We had parties, we had get-togethers, and it was a good social thing without having to be a part of the social thing of a high school, which might suggest that I was gay. That party night, the first night I actually had sex. Actually, I didn't have sex. The bar was crowded, and I sat at a table with somebody else because the bar was so packed. And we talked to each other. He was a kid in the Army, and we went next door and got a hotel room and went to bed. And we didn't actually have sex. We rubbed each other, we kissed each other. But we didn't have sex. But I knew what it was all about at that moment. And so did he. But he was young like I was. He was new like I was. The next day I could hardly wait to go home and tell my father. And I did. Death. No, I'm not scared of death at all. I'm looking forward to it. I'm 73 years old. I've had a wonderful life. When death comes, death is going to come because death is a reality. And there's nothing more than I love than reality. I love life. I love life. And everything is exciting. I'm surprised that at the age of 73, that you still are discovering things and enjoying them. I want to be a lawyer and sue every... What am I going to be when I grow up? I'm going to be a lawyer and sue every fucking person I know. Thank you all very much. Am I still on film?